Hi guys, welcome back to Kalal English Sports, where we learn English with the best moments in sports. Today we're diving into a legendary moment from yesterday's match between Portugal and Scotland, where Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 901st goal. And guess what? We'll be breaking down the commentary, learning new phrases, and improving our English. Ready? Let's go. The commentator here starts with a dramatic question. The commentator said the statement we see on our screen. Guess who's there? Guess who's there is a great way to build excitement. In English, we often use phrases like guess who when we want to surprise someone or make something more exciting. For example, when you have a surprise visitor, you could say, guess who's at the door? The line or the statement we are going to take a look at right now is super interesting. Why? Because the commentator said he'll decide when it's time for his day to be pushed aside. So whenever the commentator said he was referring to Cristiano Ronaldo. So this phrase means that Cristiano Ronaldo is the one in control of when he retires or steps down. So pushed aside means to move away or to be replaced. Imagine being so good that you get to decide when you're done. I feel like it's such a good phrase to use when someone is still strong or capable. And that is Cristiano Ronaldo in our case. The next statement we are going to take a look at is similar, but now the commentator is focusing on Cristiano Ronaldo's ability to control when he scores because he said he'll decide when it's time for a goal. He said this because Cristiano Ronaldo scored the winning goal for his country, Portugal, in the 88th minute, almost in the 88th minute, and that's why he said he'll decide when it's time for goal. It's like saying Cristiano Ronaldo decides his own fate. In English, we often use phrases like, it's your decision, or you may have heard people say, well, it's in your hands when they talk about control. Now we are going to take a look at the next thing or the next statement that was said by the commentator. He said, for the 901st time, Cristiano Ronaldo has his say again. The phrase as he say again means that Cristiano Ronaldo is making his mark, but he's not making his mark for the first time. He's making his mark again and again. It's like having your opinion or action matter. So when someone has their say, it means they have expressed themselves or they made an impact. You can use this phrase in conversations. For example, you can say, I had my say in the meeting. The next statement we're going to take a look at is such a simple but important phrase in English. Can I just say? The commentator did not stop there. Can I just say we should just enjoy him? So over here, the phrase can I just say, we use it when we want to make a point or maybe share an opinion. For instance, we can say, can I just say you did an amazing job? So I want you guys to try using it to express admiration like the commentator did here for Cristiano Ronaldo. Right now, we are going to take a look at the statement we see on our screen, and the commentator said we get too much about what he can do at his age and whatever. So the phrase we get too much about. The commentator used the phrase we get too much about to mean or to tell us that we hear too often or we focus too much on something. So you guys can use this when people keep bringing up the same thing. For example, you can say, we get too much about the weather. It's always the same. I'm not sure where you are. I'm not sure what the weather is like in your area, but you can use this phrase, we get too much about the weather. It's always the same. Now we are going to take a look at the statement that was said by the commentator to tell us how unique Cristiano Ronaldo is. He said he is one of a kind. You can use this phrase to mean, first of all, he said this to tell us that there is no one else like him. There is no one else like Cristiano Ronaldo. So you guys can use this phrase maybe to compliment someone who is special or unique. For instance, you can say, she's one of a kind. Maybe let's take a look at this statement. She's one of a kind when it comes to helping people. But in this particular case, we can understand that Cristiano Ronaldo is truly one of a kind, especially in football. I want you guys to take a look at where Cristiano Ronaldo is. Cristiano Ronaldo is over here, and the ball, before it got to this player, this other Portuguese player had it. So while the ball was under his feet, Cristiano Ronaldo was positioning himself, and the commentator said the statement we see on our screen. He said, just watch him here. He just sniffs it out. Therefore, the phrase sniffs it out is a fun phrase. It means Cristiano Ronaldo senses or detects something before it happens. He's like an animal sniffing out food. We use this in English to describe someone who figures something out quickly. For example, we can say, let's say we are talking about an investigation, and we can say the detective sniffed out the clue. But in this particular case, Cristiano Ronaldo knew where the ball was going. We are going to take a look at another statement to tell us how quick, how fast Cristiano Ronaldo was. The commentator said, look at the white shirts. They're watching the ball. He's already gone. So I want you guys to take a look at these defenders. The Scotland players are wearing white jersey, right? So the commentator said, look at the white shirts. Therefore, over here, the commentator is pointing out Cristiano Ronaldo's speed. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. So he's trying to point out Cristiano Ronaldo's speed, not only his speed, but his cleverness. And when he said, or when he used the phrase, he's already gone, it means that he's already moved ahead before the defenders even react. The defenders are behind him. So you can use this phrase already gone if you want to describe something that's happened quickly. But by the time, okay, so maybe let's take a look at this example. You can say, by the time I looked up, he was already gone. That means he was quick and you were not. I think this is the last statement we are going to take a look at for this video. The commentator said 901 goals, and the other said, and counting. So this entire statement means that Cristiano Ronaldo, there he is, he has scored 901 goals, and he is still going strong. So maybe you can use the phrase and counting to show something that is not finished yet. For example, you can say, I've read 5 books this year and counting. But if you guys want to use these statements, maybe you should start saying it in 2017, because today is 2016 in Ethiopia. We are, okay, so today is Pagme 4 and tomorrow is Eve. That means the day after tomorrow is New Year. The day after tomorrow is 2017. So I'm trying to tell you that you guys may not have the time to read more books. So you probably are not going to be able to use this phrase and counting. But in this case, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 901 goals and counting. There you have it, 10 phrases from one of football's greatest moments. Cristiano Ronaldo, he is a legend, and now you've learned some legendary English phrases too. I want you guys to not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kalal English Sport for more fun English lessons with sports. See you next time.